Hey Stampers, Gainer again. I've just turned my paper over because it was really mucky yesterday. So I showed you this card on one of the videos. I'm going to keep it as a card. It's just so cute. But this, my Z fold bit, I put it on the wrong way round. It should have been that way. So it ended up being, I kept the panel away from the back and put it on dimensions. And added these cute little scenes and some little shimmer on the trees. I might have to finish these off. I put some shimmer on his beard, his letter, all on the pole, the little hat, and even her little apron. Isn't that cute? So now we're going to turn it into a proper double Z fold card. Let me show you my other one. Where's it gone? I've lost it. I have to, oh no, it's here. This is the way round it was meant to be. So, and look at this. Boom, 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 boom. I thought I decided to put the Jolly Santa on one of those wobblies. How cute is he? Until he gets stuck up there. Down, down. I could sit and play with this all day. Just how fast you go. Down, 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 down. He's going to be drunk in a minute. Whoa. Isn't that fabulous? So, I'm going to show you how I made this one. Best thing to do when you're tearing, I've just worked out. If you dampen the paper slightly, even with a paintbrush, or I'm going to be using my shimmer mist when I can get it all unstuck off the bottom. And I'm just spraying the white. I am going to spray the top as well, but if you do, don't use fast fuse because it interacts with the alcohol and doesn't make it sticky anymore. So I'm going to use wet glue. Just going to keep shaking that for a minute. I'm even going to go do some of the cutting and folding in front of you. I think this is adorable and it stands up a treat. So let's pop that to one side. You are going to need, you're going to need a piece of Whisper White. Oh my god. This is just an offcut from one of these pieces because I'm going to do my characters on there. This is the length of a whole sheet of A4, and with this we're going to cut this, and it's 4 1/8. So this is 4 1/8 as well, so it's exactly the same, but we're going to cut this down the centre so we can put our paper on here. And again, this is 2 1/4 by the full length of an A4 sheet. So let's fetch in our trimmer when I can get everything off the top of it. Oh gosh, I left so many things out. 2 seconds, I'll be. I've got sequins everywhere, my gumballs. I love my gumballs. I've got stamps. I've got blends. So, this is your 4 1/8, same as your Coastal Cabana bottom. And we're going to put this in at 2. And we're just going to cut this all the way up. This one then we're now going to turn. Let me find my measurements. And we are going to cut this at 5 5/8. This is now going to be for your back panel at the back, at the front. Sorry, the long bit on the front. And then you need these at 2 5/8, and you need 2 of them. And you've got a little piece left over. So these are going to go on your bottom piece, which we're going to score in a moment. And we're going to do exactly the same. This is going to be for the top at the back. So 5 5/8 and 2 5/8. And it's going to have the same little piece. They would be great for sentiments, you know, so don't throw them away. So these are for your big card now. And you're going to think, oh, she hasn't got enough. Trust me, by the time we've got our panel on at the bottom here, you've got enough paper there to cover it up so you don't have to put a full sheet in. Aren't I frugal there? Ooh. So, because we've cut these to size, I'm going to put the small ones on this side and the 2 1/8 ones that side. So you're just going to fold And because this is an A4, UK A4, it's not 11. So we're going to fold this and burn it. Because that now is 5 7/8. So if I tried to do half of 5 7/8, you're talking 16ths. So it's just simpler to double back onto yourself, making sure it's lined up top and bottom. And you're just going to press, making sure, and then you're going to burnish those score lines. And if you don't like the little wrinkle that's there, turn it over, because that's the way it's going to be on your card. So that's flush top and bottom. And we're going to repeat the process. You don't even need your trimmer for this. You can do... Oh, I thought I was going to flick back then and hit me in the face or something. You can do this with your hands. And you can just use your bottom folder then. And we're going to repeat the process. It doesn't matter which side you do, just as long as they all line up. And we've all done a million Z-fold cards before. Nothing difficult about making them. I just love doing them, especially when you've got a scene to build up like that. I did a Night of Bethlehem one last Christmas, and it's had nearly 14,000 views, so I did something right. So this is going to be our card. I went ahead on my one and made the cock up by adding it like that. So, well, no, this time we're going to add it like this. So simple. Right, I am going to, this, oh, we'll build this in a moment. Let's just get some images stamped. I'm only going to do a couple because I have cut a few out. So I'm just going to show you these how gorgeous he stamps them, and how easy it is to colour them in, and quickly as well. So I'm going to do Mr. Santa Claus and Mrs. Santa Claus and the post for you. Show you how quick this process was. Oh, let me get myself comfy. Still shaking my spray. So I'm going to use my oval block for Mrs. Claus, my round block for my post. I love these blocks. These were gifted to me the other day as well. Absolutely fabulous. And Mr. Santa Claus is going on this one. And I am using my Memento Black. Oh, right there, his little letter hanging off the edge. So I'm just going to make sure his belt is inked up properly. Everything else is, but his belt can sometimes be a little bit patchy. So, and I'm not going to let these little figures go to waste. I just love this set. I think it's gorgeous. Wait for your ink to transfer. Perfect. Get my little cleaning cloth out. And I can give these a wipe. Perfect. And I can go back after I've finished. Now for my little post. Oh, look, I've just messed that one up, so let's do that again. Don't worry, because I can use the reverse of that piece of paper. Perfect. Don't like to see nothing go to waste. And now Mrs. Claus, oh, she's amazing. Just so adorable these characters are. Yay. And as you know, I'm still without my, it might have by the time you see this video actually. And this is going to go up in 2 days time. So no, on Monday I think I should have it. Monday or Tuesday. I know they've shipped it. So, oh, I can't wait to get it back. I don't half miss it. I don't half miss it. So, I'm using granite grey for the trees, which I'm using from, oh, what's it called now? Winter Woods. So, let's get Mr. Claus. And I'm using a dark Poppy Parade. Is it Poppy Parade or Lovely Lipstick? Oh, Poppy Parade, I was right. Because I haven't got the real red, see. So don't forget his arm back here. And these characters, you can just punch them out, keep them in a little bag, do loads. I've had to use my scan and cut because I've cut 3 or 4 of each character out. But look how quick that didn't take long at all, did it? I'll show you my sheet of paper. That's how many I've cut out. I think there was 3 of each, and maybe there was 6 presents. There was 7 posts, the little sign post for the post. I did 6 elves, 2 of these signs, and yeah, and 3 little carts out of 1 sheet of A4. And now for her lovely dress. And it's just basically not to go on the outside of the dress or the lines, and just drawing lines. Can't call that colouring. I'm just tracing around, and I'm deciding to use this side of the pen because of the control round by a cuff and the top of her dress there. If I did that with a brush end, it would probably bleed into those other parts. So quick though, and how quick was that dress done? And don't forget to do those 2 little red berries in her hair. No, I nearly forgot about those as well. So I'm going to take the colour for the skin, which is the ivory. Is this ivory? Yes, it is. It's my husband. He sneezes all the time. I didn't use that side on. I used this side. Don't forget to don't do her glasses, but do a little button nose. So that's the only thing you've got to dodge, really. It's just so quick. Right, don't forget that's not his face, that's the back of his beard. So his face is just that. And now his little hands. You can just see his thumb on that side and his ears. How quick was that? And also I fetched in the pale pink pirouette. I know it's retired, but look, I'm just going to give her some lovely rosy cheeks. I can't get to his cheeks, so he's going to have a rosy nose. How's that? How cute! Oh my gosh. Right, for her hair I used, this is the dark crumb cake. You'll see what I'm going to do in a moment. She doesn't go old. She's not old. She is beautiful, and instead of having grey hair, she's going to have gold streaks. Oh, it just turns out beautiful. So and you can go back in and darken some areas. You literally just put some streaks, tiny little bit over there. And then I got my gel pen and I just went down the lines of each of her hair strands. And now she's got golden tones in her hair. How beautiful is that? It's better than turning her into an old lady when you can just have her with gold streaks. Look, lovely. I'm going to do her cuffs. I haven't on anything else, but I'm going to on this one. And her collar. And his buckle on his belt. How cute. How cute. There they are, they're done. That is perfection. Right, I'm going to go back with my Poppy Parade. I haven't forgotten the ivory in her hair. Just going to do the red bits out the way first. I'm done. How quick was that? You cannot moan about that either. So, for my little signpost, I'm just using crumb cake because it's made of wood. I am going to cover these over with one of the signpost toppers that's been stamped and says North Pole, but that's it. Look, I've already stamped and I coloured, they let it dry and then stamped my North Pole so that can be adhered on there. Oops. My yellow is my Pineapple Punch and it's just going to have a yellow top. And last but not means least, these beautiful leaves in her hair. Now that took us all of what, 7-8 minutes to stamp 3 images, colour 3 images, and that would take you another 3 or 4 minutes to cut them out with your big shots. So with those, I'm going to show you what I did to just mixing up my spray. Right, I took the lid off. I got the smallest paintbrush in the world. Where's it gone? There it is. She's gone a little bit stiff now, but it's soon. And I just added it into my... Try not to touch the red. But when I pick this up now and show you, he will have a shimmering beard, shimmering headband, shimmering bobble. So if you've got one of these sprays made up, just use it with a paintbrush. Especially if you've got parts just want to pick up the highlighting. And I know that's safe to go over because it's the Memento. And now I've got to be gentle. So I'm just dabbing. Try not to pick up any of the red, because this has got alcohol in it. And it's a tiny little brush. Tiny. So let me see if I can get you to see that now in the light. So can you see that shimmer now on his beard? And on the letter? And there on her apron. Just wonderful. So cute. Oh, do you know what I forgot? My little signpost. So again, just dunk it in. Don't want it dripping wet. want to go along the bottom. You're going to cut that out anyway, so look, I've just picked up a bit of the red there, see? Oh, terrible, terrible, terrible. Just hold your alcohol on top and it should shift it or make it fade. You've got the shimmer on there as well now. See that? All Christmassy and lovely. And that was without having to get the paint out, because I've been using the paint neat. So this is going to save me a fortune. So you can set them to one side now and cut all those pieces out. Fetch back my card bases, making sure I've got them the right way, because I'm not awful like that. So these are the bottom bits, just checking to make sure they're the 2-inch pieces. Yep. So what I did with this, keeping my spray out, I'm just going to lightly spray my card, and then see how it's damp and it's starting to curl. You can now just tear this. It's so easy to tear. Add a bit of moisture. It doesn't have to be the shimmer spray. I'm using the shimmer spray because it's representing snow for me. But look, and then just rough up your edges. And then I've already got that shimmer now on my card. So do this, look at me, I end up covered in shimmer spray. So again, do it again. And don't worry, because we're going to do the same. Once we've attached it to our bottom piece, we're going to do the same with that as well. So, look at my green glittery fingers. Just perfect. You don't want those bits now, so you can throw them away. Right, fetch this in. Using my glue. Making sure I've got some coming out. Yeah, you need plenty because of the alcohol that is absorbed into that paper now. Concentrate mostly on the edges, the straight edges. I'm going to line this up. I'm going to stick that down. And these pieces too. And the reason we're doing it separately like this is so, because I want to see that little blue border as well. I just don't want to tear across the two and then not see that border as well. So making sure it's all lined up. Stick that one down as well. Do you think the trees are a bit grown up for this cartoon? I don't think so. I think it's just cute enough. So line this up. I'm going to leave that for a few moments to dry properly. So we can set that to one side. We'll come back, spray and tear that in a moment. So now we need to grab our inks. And what I'm going to do this time, I'm going to stamp off before I stamp on. So I'm going to turn them over because they're neater. So I've got the words here, which is wishing you everything on your list and more. That one's going up here on this top corner in full. Oh, that look a bit wonky-fied. Tell you what, we'll turn that one over, use it for the trees. That's better. That's so much better. So I'll wipe this off. Clean, clean, clean. And whilst we've got the ink out, I'm going to fetch this little one back in. And this one says, and more, and that's just going right down here in that bottom little corner, allowing that to dry now. So we've done our stamping for the word sentiments. Now I'm going to fetch in these gorgeous trees. And I'm going to stamp off, and then I'm going to stamp on. That's a much better lighter shade. So stamp off, stamp on. Oh yes, that's so much better. Stamp off. Stamp on. Oh, I love it. So there are my trees for this beautiful scene. I think once you open this card, I know you're going to be saying, well, you opened your card, you can see the bottom bit. I know what you mean. Look, down there. But I think when somebody opens it up and sees that, they're not really going to be going down there. What's down in that tunnel? So that's my way of saying you don't need to. So I'm going to attach this with glue as well, because we're going to spray these afterwards. Oh no, I'm going to spray them now, so 2 seconds. Just a light mist to give me that sparkle. So give that a second to dry. And you can even, if you don't, oh it's beautiful, spray in the air and then wave it underneath to catch it. Just perfect. I love this shimmer spray. So I'll get rid of that. We can now come in. Right, Gainer, which way round is your card? That way. Oh my gosh, don't go adding it. So this is the long piece for here. Soak it in liquid glue. All the way along the edges. Nice border. Look at me, I'm shimmering everywhere, look. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. And now for this piece. And all kids love a cutesy Christmas card, don't they? So going along that guide. Look at the shimmer on that, it's just beautiful. Gotta make sure you can squash it all down, spread that glue around. And now for our words. I needed the border because on my Night of Bethlehem card we literally had only 1.5 inches and everything stood above it, but yeah, if you haven't seen that, go check that one out, it's brilliant. And it's from last year and it's like 13,000 hits and it's brilliant. Love it. So there's our top scene. Now to fetch in our gorgeous bottom scene. Now we're going to spray this slightly. Even if we don't spray, I'll tell you what we can do. Just going to close this off. I can go back. I got a thicker brush. I can dunk that in there. And then what I'm going to do is just going to soak this end. All the way along. because it's alcohol, you can see that it is drying more or less straight away, because I've added hairspray to it as well. So I'm making sure I've got that frosting. Look, see how quick it dries. So just get off the excess. No one's going to see that bit. Making sure my brush is dry. Now we can start to follow those lines down there. And it still gives you that hilly effect with the snow on top. I love a torn card anyway. Love it. There we go. That's our bottom bit. Oh my gosh, I love it. So what I'm going to do now, because I really want this to stick, I'm adding tear tape. To the bottom here. Let's just check the distance. Oops. Yeah, I can add another piece there. No one's going to see that. And I can also add it to this bottom piece. This is really strong. Perfect. Give that a quick squishy down. There we go. And pokey to them. Right, I can now line these two edges up. There's our bottom piece attached. Fabulous, love it. Tiny, tiny little bit showing. Nothing major, so we can flatten your card down. Making sure you get that right along that edge. So making sure this stays along its edge. Pop that straight down, and there is our Z-fold section of the card. Now we can just fetch our characters in and we can do any scene we like. I'm just taking away a few other bits. Look at that, isn't it gorgeous? Love it. So we've got Mrs. Claus, we've got the signpost, we have the little elves, which are stunningly gorgeous. So we've got this one and this one. I want the ones opposite each other, so I'm going to use the green and the red because all the others are facing that way. Oh no, I've got another one here. Oh, I tell you what. Yeah, we'll stick with those two so I can use all these other bits on another card. We've got Father Christmas. Two of them, our signpost, and now we need, where have they gone? Our North Pole. Now we can fetch in our dimensionals and just start building our story now. So this is going on here. Oops, oh, I had two of them as well. So I'm going to fetch, and I'm only adding dimensionals down the bottom just in case anything pokes out the top. So we're going to fetch this in and add and build. We've got presents, we've got this signpost saying go to the North Pole. So I'm making sure I'm not, see how I mean about sticking up? Santa is going to go on one of these gorgeous little wobblers that were gifted to me. Absolutely adorable. peel off the back in. And you're going to stick him on his body there. And this has got easy peel on the back as well. But this time, instead of I'm at the back of the card, we're going to stick Mr. Claus on the front. Oh, are we? Yeah. So he's going right there. Oh my gosh, how cute. Mrs. Claus, she's going. She's going over here with the and more. Because I had her on this one, I had to draw that same hair pattern on the back, because when you closed this you saw the back of her hair, so we don't have to now. These little elves are so adorable. He's going on this one. He's not going to be stood up too high. I'm going to fetch in a couple of those presents because I've cut loads out. And we're going to add skinny dimensionals on there. So he's chasing his presents down. He's just checked with Santa where he's got to take his presents to. And one of those little carts, absolutely gorgeous. And that fits in his hand basically. Just tuck it under there, and his presents then, because they've got to get them back to Mrs. Claus. Santa's checking his list. They're making sure they go to his sleigh, ready for him to deliver them on Christmas Eve. They're just so cute. And let's give Mrs. Claus, she got a pile of presents near her as well. I have got so many little cutouts. I can do, well, I've done 3 cards now with this. All the presents are coloured the same. Oh well. And one of my little naughty poles. The only thing is my brother's Scan and Cut didn't cut the N out. So that is going right there, because it's got the seal of approval. And now here is, oh, he's getting trapped behind him. Perhaps we should have laid him down, but his Santa and his wobbly bits, I think that is so adorable. Oh, I love it. I love this card. I hope you like it as well. I hope you give me a thumbs up and a share. That would be brilliant. If you haven't subscribed already, I would really appreciate you doing that. And if you press the little bell straight after, you'll be notified of all future videos. I do try and post every single day. So yeah, let's come back and see what we make tomorrow. So thanks for watching. There's that one. There's this one. Just so adorable. So we've got 2 beautiful cards. And even this one I'm going to use as a card, even though I got it the wrong way round. I love it. The trees are hidden by that snowy bank. So yeah, and he even added shadows under their feet, which you can do with the pale grey, the grey blend. I haven't done it on these. He's already got a shadow, but you can just add a little pale shadow. Under their feet, and that will dry really pale. Isn't that cute? Let's do it to this one quickly as well. Love my Santa. These 2 are just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Love it. And I can go and put all my pens away shortly now when I've finished. So I hope you enjoyed. Absolutely adorable cards. So they will fit in a normal size envelope as well. I just can't get over how cute this Santa is. Dang, oh, dang, 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 dang. Oh, I could play with him all day. Look at this. Ding, 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 ding. So, love you all. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye.